I'm going to Malaysia, like right now. Oh my god! Small fish and it's the big fish. I am low-key a little late. I'm going to miss the bus if I take the MRT. You know, I try to save money, but now I'm like spending more money because of my Dude, this is taking so long to download. Should I bring a plum? I mean, oh yeah, it is a plum. Oh my god. Yeah. Good, how are you?
Okay, no.
You know, okay. Thank you. So to get to Malaysia from Singapore, you have to cross 2 checkpoints. The first one is in Singapore, and then you cross that long bridge. Then you cross Malaysia's checkpoint. They're really lax. You have to bring all your luggage the second time, and they literally don't even look. You just put it through the scanner and then you're done. So we got back on the bus expecting a short bus ride. Look at all those futuristic trees, or not futuristic, I don't know, they reminded me of dinosaur trees, and I have no idea why I took a video of the toilet. But yeah, they marketed this as a 5-hour bus ride, but it took like 8 to 9 hours. Okay, but the story on how I actually went on this trip was pretty impulsive. No, spontaneous. It was very spontaneous. It was completely unexpected because I think it was like Wednesday or something, and I was walking out of the library at school and it started raining a bit, and so I offered this girl in flip-flops my umbrella, and we started talking because she very obviously had a British accent. So I was like, oh, where are you from? And as an exchange student, we are on exchange to, you know, go places and see things and not study, right? Sorry, is that a bad influence? But yes, it's a common fact that exchange students are on exchange to experience new things, right? And so we were talking about our travel plans and exchanging the potential places we wanted to go to, and she told me she was going to Malaysia this weekend and invited me to go with a group of girls that she just recently met as well. And that day was Wednesday and they were leaving on Friday, so I had less than 24 hours to really decide and book everything. So I was like, why not? You know, I'm here, might as well go. And I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to go to Malaysia, but it's okay, my studies can wait. And so I left, and I do not regret it at all because we had a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I met these girls because we all got along really well. And sometimes in travel groups it can be stressful when, you know, personality clashes, interests differ, and I think we vibed pretty well. So it was a smooth journey. So I went on the bus with Naima and Dina, and we met up with Anya and Tria, and we had this dinner for the first night out. The food was so good. I am craving Middle Eastern food right now. We were just exchanging stories over dinner.
Yeah, they're married, they have 3 kids, all my sisters.
Wait, how old are your
And we
sisters?
did shisha together. It wasn't that great. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. But yeah, that's just the life of a 20-something-year-old, you know? Yeah. Then we checked into our hotel room, which was really nice. It was like a suite. It had 2 separate rooms. Next morning we got up and it was a beautiful day. We got very lucky because it was raining a lot after. We were headed to the Batu caves. We tried to find breakfast, but we realized we had no money, so we just ate at 7-Eleven and tried to find a money exchanger. So being the economical and adventurous people that we are, I guess, we walked everywhere, almost got hit by a bunch of cars. But we got our monies and we took a cab to the Batu caves.
Go down, crouch down to it.
What do you want? There's nothing under here, I'm sorry.
She is crouched down.
I'm sorry, you can't have this one. Oh, okay.
You don't want water? Do you want water?
So after we got down, we were trying to figure out what to do next since we didn't really have an agenda, but also none of us had data, so we had to rely on Dina's dying phone. But while we were trying to decide, we were waiting under this tree and I literally said,
Look at how many birds there are. The chances of them shitting on your head are very high.
and while they were over there taking pictures under the tree, I was just standing across near like the ice cream place watching them, and Shreya got shat on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
See, I called it.
Okay, I think we have to go. No, I'm guys.
But afterwards we called a Grab and we went to the Central Market to get lunch and just look around. Oh no, we didn't take a Grab. We just called a taxi. And it's super cheap if you split it amongst everyone. So our hotel to Batu caves was 50 Malaysian ringgits, which if you divide it by 5 people and then turn it into Singapore dollars, it's like 4 Singapore dollars. They had a lot of cool shops inside, some thrift shops and some pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, I had lunch and then thrifted and looked around for a bit. And then we also got our feet eaten by fish. This was a super bizarre experience, but I was laughing so hard at everyone else's reaction.
Michelle, how are you letting them do that? Big fish. I don't like the big fish. Okay, we have what? Okay, I'm going to. What? There are literal fish eating their feet. Fish eating their feet. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't look at that. No, oh my God. But it's like a massager, not. Why is it like I just want the small fish and it's the big fish? Look at my feet!
Look at her feet.
Yeah, everyone is here because you don't have your. So I'm going to sing out because when loads come, it feels okay.
Then by now it started raining pretty hard, so we had no idea what to do, but we ended up just deciding to walk everywhere without umbrellas and just, yeah. So next we headed to a temple. I forgot which temple. So after this temple, we went to the National Mosque, and there we had a tour guide who was showing us around the place. I started asking him a bunch of questions about the Islamic religion just because I am not actually that educated on religions in general. I'm not really affiliated with any religion, or I don't follow any religion right now. I would say I am a spiritual person, but I am just starting on that journey of figuring out what I actually believe in. I do believe in a higher power, and every religion is worshiping one God. It's what people call the universe, the higher power, or whatever. It just still baffles me that people can be so divided over small differences in beliefs, like just like minute details. But of course, I don't think I have enough knowledge to even say anything about this. And maybe what I said is just sounds naive because I actually don't know anything. But I think at the end of the day, if it helps you, your family, and it helps you have a better outlook on life, and you're not harming people and you're actually helping people, then yeah, religion is definitely a good thing because it inspires hope and gives life meaning. So after we finished touring the National Mosque, we decided to go to Chinatown. We went to the pedaling street market. We walked in the rain once again because in Malaysia, it feels like it just does not stop raining. Whereas in Singapore, it'll rain and then the rain will stop. But here, it's just relentless. Dina almost fell into a pothole. It was like one of those metal grated holes, and when she stepped on it, it literally like almost flipped. So that was really sketchy, and we were a little spooked out by that. But when we got to Chinatown, we were already super hungry, so we decided to get food first, and we didn't end up shopping after. We stumbled upon this indoor food court almost. It was super strange since it didn't fit the vibe of Chinatown at all. This place was super hip and trendy, and it was just super random. But before I got food, I was wandering around inside, and on the upper floors, there was a concert going on. I was so confused, but I asked, and it was a Taylor Swift sing-along concert. I'm not even sure if that's legal. Like, it was hosted by just like random people, and they were giving away Taylor Swift merch. I don't know, but there was this huge library too. This library is super cool. The design is really fun and interesting. It's like a maze almost, but this Taylor Swift sing-along concert was so strange to me. And if you go upstairs, there's a bar too, and an upstairs section that overlooks the entire library / concert area. And when you go down the stairs, there's like art on the walls, and I don't know, I just thought it was a super neat design. But I went down and we got dinner. It was a pretty good, there was like a vegan place, and the vegan cheesecake was so good. And this vegan burger was pretty good as well. And got this blue pea flower drink. Then we all headed upstairs to attend the Taylor Swift concert, which was kind of interesting. But I was not having that great of a time because I had lost my voice, and I was coming down with a cold or something, so I did not feel the best, but I just sat there and walked around. Then we decided to go to a bar. I was like, I kind of want to sleep, but we're out here, so might as well go and party. But yeah, after a couple shots, it was a lot of fun. Got home safely, which was great, and the next day I realized I had an essay due on Monday. I did not know about this essay because my professor didn't even talk about it in class, which is so strange to me because usually like before it's due, the professor will talk about it, but I heard nothing about this essay. So yeah, I just left a little early from our hotel and I went to this mall. The mall was actually really nice. I liked it a lot, and there were a lot of cool shops too. and I just found a cafe to work at and also ate lunch at this chicken place and worked on my essay prep while I ate. The food in Malaysia is really good and really cheap. It's so, like, the cost value is so good. In Singapore, the food is actually kind of expensive if you don't buy from hawker centers. So coming to Malaysia, I was very pleasantly surprised and definitely wanted to go back again after this trip. Also at this chicken rice place, there was a self-serving cart, which I found really entertaining because I've actually never seen this in America. So yeah, that concludes my Malaysia trip. I had such a fun time and I'm so happy that Nema invited me. So thank you, Nema, for inviting me, a total stranger that we met like 30 minutes before. I'm also really glad that I was able to meet Anya, Dina, and Shreya and spend the weekend with the girls. This is a trip that I will definitely remember, and yeah, that concludes this Malaysia vlog. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.